Hi, Robin. I'm Andy Armitage. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me. How are you doing?
Hi, Andy. It's so nice to meet you. I'm doing well.
Good. I'm so glad that Abby kind of connected us. What a small world. I heard y'all just got drinks the other night. How was that? Like, how is she doing?
I know, yeah, she's doing well. We had a ton of fun. It was good to catch up with her. But yeah, that's such a funny connection that we have.
Good. I know. Yeah, she has been like working with Salesforce for quite some time. So when she told me that you were in need of a new CRM provider, I just thought that was such a perfect little opportunity to meet with you and kind of chat a little bit more about that. Again, thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me. I know you're very busy and you only have about 15 minutes or so. So I'm really excited to take those next few minutes and talk about how Salesforce could potentially be very beneficial for Otis. Um,
Yeah, of course.
from what I understand, HubSpot is your current CRM provider, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and how many years have you been working with HubSpot?
We've been with them for a few years, probably like maybe two or three.
Okay, have you experienced any issues with them, or how has like those issues affected your company?
Yeah, so there are some glitches with HubSpot, and then when those glitches happen, the customer service hasn't been amazing.
Okay.
So that's definitely something that has been causing a lot of issues and frustration.
Okay, yeah, totally understandable. Sorry, don't mind me if you notice me. I'm just taking a few notes. So what would
Good.
you, what would you say is like the biggest thing that your company wants in a CRM provider?
So with the hybrid office, there's been a lack of accountability and less visibility. And so managers definitely want to be able to see like key marketing metrics and KPIs for and like just sales progress and performance for some of our
Mhm.
reps. And then also automation of like kind of daily tasks, just to make our employees' lives a little bit easier and allow them to get more work done during the day.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
from
and then one more thing, sorry,
no, no, go.
is kind of going along with the glitches in customer service. We definitely want something that's high quality and gonna work well.
Okay, absolutely. So, from what I've gathered, is you really want your managers to kind of be able to oversee all of the marketing and sales metrics. You also want those automated routine tasks like emails, note taking, etc., and also just that good quality software. Is there anything I'm missing?
Um, Not really. Our biggest concern is price.
Okay.
But so I know it's pretty expensive, but
Mhm.
so I'm kind of leaning with sticking towards the cheaper option,
Absolutely.
but we'll see.
Okay. Well, there are so many benefits to Salesforce that I truly believe can accommodate to Otis's wants and needs. So for the managers being able to kind of oversee all of the metrics and analysis, what I believe is truly one of Salesforce's best features would be the Salesforce mobile app. It's super convenient, very accessible, easy to use. It's just an app on either like your mobile device, whether you're on the go, you can just easily check in and oversee all of the metrics and analysis that your sales team and marketing team are bringing in. A feature that I believe you would find to be very useful is that sales managers are actually able to see how many sales calls it takes before they get that sale, which is which is really great because you're able to see like what works, what doesn't work, like how many sales, like what you could do for future sales calls to, get that sale like quicker, easier,
Mhm.
all that stuff. Very, very accessible. Another key feature to Salesforce is the automation feature. It's a little self-explanatory, but basically what it does is it gives all your sales reps the tools to automate all of those everyday repetitive tasks. So again, your sales reps, your marketing reps, they are truly saving time in the end instead of doing those miscellaneous, like what seem like tedious tasks. Salesforce is helping make that easier for them, which is really, really great.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something we're looking for.
Yes, good. And in terms of good quality software, something that Salesforce truly prides itself on is we're actually the #1 CRM provider. And we're also voted #4 in World's Employers from the Fortune 100s list, which again, we take a lot of pride in. And we earned that title because of the quality of our software. And like you said, one of those key features is that good customer service. I know that is a really important, thing for you. And I'm very proud to say that Salesforce has a 24/7 helpline as well as a live chat box on any Salesforce website. So it's really like whatever you prefer is your mode of communication, whether you prefer to physically like talk to someone on the phone, do the helpline, or if you prefer, if you're in a rush and you want to chat on the website, either whichever is more convenient for you, you have those outlets in case an issue arises, which is truly wonderful.
Okay, good.
So after hearing a little bit more about our mobile app and our software, what would you say are your biggest roadblocks to choosing Salesforce as your CRM provider?
So definitely price. It's a little hard to justify spending so much more money on something that's like pretty similar and kind of the same thing as what we're already using.
Mhm.
And then also since we've only been using Salesforce or not Salesforce, HubSpot for a few years, switching is a little bit of a concern because I'm not sure my employees are gonna want to go through training and something like that again because it's also a really busy month. Um, so yeah, I'm worried about switching and making my employees a little unhappy with having to go through all the extra work during a month that's really busy.
Okay, absolutely. Would you mind elaborating a little bit more on why switching would be such an issue and why you think your employees would be upset?
Yeah. Well, our reps don't really use our current CRM that well. And so I feel like for them, it would just kind of be like a little bit of a pointless switch. And
Okay.
then they're not going to be very happy that they're going to have to go through this onboarding and training program just
Mhm.
for something that they're not going to use that much.
Okay. I can totally understand where you're coming from. However, I'd like to talk a little bit more about the mobile app and how, like, truly it is so easy and accessible to use for anyone. So I can understand why someone wouldn't want to log back into the office, go back into the office. But with the mobile app, you can easily log in from truly wherever you are, as long as you have internet connection. Just quickly input that data. Super, super easy to use from wherever. I think that will really motivate your reps to use it and actually input their data. I think that's very helpful. And along the lines of having to relearn the system, Salesforce actually has a free training program called Trailhead, which is designed for beginners and intermediates. So it really helps them learn how to use Salesforce, which is really great. Whether they know nothing about Salesforce or they know a little bit, this program really is designed for those people and to help them truly in the end, which is great. And what you said about how it's hard to justify paying extra or paying a lot more for something that's the same. So while HubSpot and Salesforce are very similar CRM providers, um, The great thing about Salesforce is it actually has better customization. This has actually been proven. Any of the features that I've listed before, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about, you can actually go to the Salesforce website. Also, it has easier access to analytics, and it just overall has more advanced features than HubSpot, which I think in the end is worth the extra money. Um, and also, there are so many ways that you're getting a better return on investment. For example, it has been shown that Salesforce improves the return on investment for marketing teams because Salesforce allows you to easily track and analyze the marketing campaigns. So you're able to see, what's working, what's not working, and you're able to put all your efforts into something that will ultimately help your company, and you're actually getting more than what you're putting in, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, because one of Otis's goals for 2024 is to increase sales enablement efforts. So do you think switching to Salesforce would help us accomplish that?
Yes, I wholeheartedly do believe that could help y'all with that.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Good. So after hearing, my whole spiel, do you think that you could see Otis using Salesforce as their primary CRM provider?
I could sometime in the future, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Do you think that you'd be willing to set up maybe a follow-up meeting with either your sales team or your marketing team, to just give more of a demonstration on Salesforce?
Yes, the only thing is we do have a really busy month. So is there any way we could meet in August?
So I completely understand how busy you are. However, I am aware of your deadline of May 1st to either re-sign a 2-year contract with HubSpot or sign with a new CRM provider, hopefully Salesforce. So what we could do is you could sign with Salesforce before your May 1st deadline, and then we could slowly integrate Salesforce into Otis until August when you're ready, then fully integrate it into Salesforce. Is that something that you'd be willing to do?
Yeah, I think that would sound good.
Okay, perfect. So are you ready to, set up that follow-up meeting sometime in the next
Yeah,
weeks? Okay, wonderful.
yeah.
So I will go ahead and send you a follow-up email just so we can, kind of get the ball rolling. If you wouldn't mind sending me the contact information of someone from your sales team or your marketing team so that we can really solidify a date to have that follow-up meeting, that would be wonderful.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to do that for you.
Thank you so much, Robin, again for meeting with me, and I hope you have a great rest of the
You.
day. Okay,
You too, Andy. It was good to be with you.
nice meeting you. Bye.
Bye.